Okay, so now the number one thing that I've been doing that's been helping me is to put all the related applications together on the same home screen. What am I trying to say? Like, for instance, when studying, sometimes I use my dictionary, sometimes I use my Chrome, Google Chrome, I use my PDF applications. All of those applications basically that I use when studying, I have them on the same page on my home screen. Now, how has this been helping me to minimize distractions? When I'm studying, I notice that if I have to go and check something on an application, say for instance, I want to check maybe something out on my Merriam-Webster dictionary, if the applications, those distracting applications, if they are surrounding my actual study applications, I'm tempted to go and check first before coming back to studying, and before I know it, I'm already engrossed in those applications and I forget my books. But when I put my applications together on the same page, one, I don't have to go through the stress of checking all of my home screens before I find the application that I need, because I know now that I have a page for all of my study applications. So I basically just swipe all the other home screens till I reach the home screen for studying, and then I focus on that home screen while I study. Every other home screens ignored, no temptations or reduced temptations anyways. So that is one thing that has been helping me. Another thing that has been really helping me is to put my phone on DND, do not disturb, focus mode. And this has been really helping, guys. When my phone is on DND, I am not seeing any notifications. I think a call even has to be like twice or thrice before I see that, oh, this person is calling me. So I'm literally eliminating the distractions and focusing. You know how easy it is to just see a notification pop up from whatever app at all. Once I see that notification, I'm like, okay, let me go and check this out. But once my phone is on DND, no notifications, nothing. So there is nothing to make me leave my books to go and check out social media applications. And that has been really helpful for me. Now, another thing that has been really helping me is I have a space for distractions. Let me explain. Let's say, for instance, I'm reading and then something crosses my mind. Maybe I remembered something that I wanted to add to my market list, or I just randomly remembered something, even if it is something related to books, but it's not urgent, and that thing is now on my mind. You know the way it can be when you have something on your mind, you're no longer concentrating, and in your head you'll be like, I don't want to forget this thing, I don't want to forget this thing. And because it is there in your subconscious, it is not allowing you to focus. One time I just decided, okay, I'm going to have a space to write out whatever random thoughts that I have whenever I am concentrating or whenever I am studying. So what I will do is to have, sometimes I use stick me notes depending on whatever it is that you have, but I will advise to have a paper for it. Don't use phone applications like notes or whatever on your phone to write down your distractions, because you might in the course of that get carried away and follow other applications, right? But then just get a piece of paper and a pen, or get a whole notebook, maybe a small notebook, and just pen down whatever distractions come to mind while you're studying. Something that you want to check out, somebody that you're supposed to call, just have a space to write it down. And what that did for me is that it gave me a free mind to study. Once I write it down, I know I'm not going to forget this thing. So when I'm done reading, I can always come back to this thing to think about it, or maybe to do whatever it is. Now, another thing that has been helping me is to set alarms. Right now, what I noticed for me is that whenever I'm studying, sometimes I'm afraid to concentrate fully, because I'm thinking there is something else I'm supposed to do in 30 minutes time. If I concentrate fully and then the time goes and I miss what I'm supposed to do, what will I do? Something like that. So I used to have that feeling like a lot, and I think what made that feeling worse for me was that like 2 or 3 times I was cooking, and then, guys, I literally forgot my food on fire and the food burnt. And so later that I started to realize, oh my god, I have food on fire. And it was because I was so invested in what I was doing on my phone. Like I was concentrating so much that I forgot everything else. And then my food burned. So I had this fear of, oh my god, what if I start concentrating and I forget what I'm supposed to do in an hour's time? So what worked for me and helped me to correct that was that I started to set alarms. And the good thing about alarms is that even when your phone is on do not disturb or focus mode, your alarm is still going to ring. You're still going to see it, it's still going to pop up. So it was very helpful for me. If I know that, okay, this food that I put on fire in like 10 minutes, I'm supposed to go and check it again. And in those 10 minutes, I want to check out a thing or two that I am reading or that I'm working on. What I do is just set an alarm for 10 minutes. So once it's 10 minutes, it alarms me, okay, this is 10 minutes, so that I can go and check it. Because if not, it will prevent me from concentrating and actually studying well, because my mind will be on what I put on fire, something like that. So that has really been helpful for me. Now, one more thing that has really helped me when studying with my phone or when working with my phone is to write out the goals that I have for that study session. For instance, I want to study and I want to cover like 3 subtopics in my studying. I write out those 3 subtopics and I maybe on a stick me note as well, and I just stick it to my note where I can see it, because it happens a lot that you can be studying and before you know it, maybe you wanted to make more research about what you were studying, for instance, and then you get online and then you start to make research. It's very possible that you get carried away into a whole new topic and then you forget what you actually wanted to study. But when I have those goals written down, I don't travel far in something else before I remember, oh, okay, these are the things that I'm actually supposed to be working on presently, and the time is counting. So it helps to bring me back to the actual things that I wanted to achieve for that time. Yeah, so like basically those are the tips that have been helping me recently. I hope that they help you as well. Whatever is working for you, drop them in the comment section so that I can learn to. And whatever works for me, you'll always see me here to come and say this is what has been working for me, or this is what has worked for me in the past that can help you as well. Thank you for sticking around, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.